Hi, my name is Josh Hunking. I'm an attorney in Oregon, and today I'm talking about an infographic that we created. It's called The Road to Compensation, Your Car Crash Legal Guide. What we did is try to take a lot of information and visualize it in sort of a flow chart to try to make it easier for other people without a legal background to understand what's going on with any car crash case. It starts when a crash occurs. Without the actual crash, you can't go to the next stages. The next thing on the list is to treat. That's where you try to go to your doctor, get healed, go to the emergency room, whatever you need to do to deal with whatever injury you suffered as a result of the car crash. After that's done, you reach maximum medical improvement, which is you're either healed back to the way you were before the accident, or you're not going to get any better. If that's a permanent injury, it's a permanent injury. If it's just a continuing pain that might get better at some point in the future, but further treatment is not going to help you, then you're at maximum medical improvement. Once you've reached maximum medical improvement, you know what your damages are, and so what you can do is you can do what we call a record pull, where we're going to gather all of the records from anybody who treated you, as well as police reports or any other information that might be valuable in helping us work up the case, meaning create the story and tell the story that is your story about what happened in this car collision. After that, we synthesize, which is paralegals plus attorneys looking at information, trying to get the information in a digestible format that can be used, that can be conveyed in order to persuade the person who is on the at-fault side that they should give you X number of dollars to be able to resolve your claim. And then we issue a demand. So after going over it with the client, making sure we've got the story correct, that we've got all the information there, and they understand what the strategy is to try to reach a conclusion or a resolution to their case, we send a demand, which is give us X number of dollars to resolve this claim, and here's why. If that reaches a successful negotiated resolution, meaning they give you a number that works, you settle the case and it's done. Or in the alternative, you would then, if it's not successful and negotiations are not going well, you file a lawsuit. That is starting with a document called a complaint, which is a complaint. It's complaining to your government about the actions of somebody else, saying, I need your help to be able to resolve this thing. Then you're waiting for an answer, because the ball is in the at-fault party's court at that point, specifically their attorney, to file a formal answer to the complaint. Then you go through what's called the discovery phase. In the discovery phase, you can use all sorts of different tools. So depositions, requests for production, requests for admission, subpoena ducis tecum. You can get public records requests, and you gather all information from every side to the greatest degree that you possibly can to get the clearest picture of what this case looks like, and that's what we call the discovery phase. Once the discovery phase is complete, you're at the point where it's time to reach a resolution. You can get there one of a couple of ways. You can either get there through an agreed resolution, that would be negotiation, so it's the same thing that we would have done before filing a lawsuit, but in this case we've got more information informing our opinions as to what the resolution should be, and different people looking at the case because a lawyer's looking at the case now. Or you can do mediation, which is a negotiation with the help of somebody who's experienced in helping the parties reach a resolution, who can get you to a negotiated resolution. If you're unable to reach an agreement that resolves the case, then you've got to take the adjudicated resolution routes. One such thing is arbitration. That's where you have a less formal process by which somebody who is appointed as an arbitrator says, this is what the answer is to this case. You can do a trial with a jury, or you can waive jury and have a trial with just a judge. So your judge is the one who is making legal rulings as well as determining factual issues. Or if you have a jury, you get your judge making your legal rulings, but your jury is making your factual determinations. Once that's done, as far as the trial level part of the case is done, that's it. The case is done. And so if you want to take a look on our website, we've got The Road to Compensation, Your Car Crash Legal Guide. My hope is that this is a helpful tool to help you understand what you're looking at if you've been in a car crash. If you've been in a car crash in Oregon, always feel free to give us a call.